One beautiful evening, one sexy looking dress. Oh my god.
Wow, I'm a little surprised on how nice this restaurant is.
Well, it is because I'm not billing this meal to the agency. I thought it would be nice to take you someplace special. Such a creep. It's really such a creep.
Is this a special occasion?
I think so. We're on the verge of solving this case. I have a surprise for you. You're sticking with Jacob as a killer? He had the motive from his found with the key. He also assaulted her earlier in the evening. Interesting. Oh, she's here. Molly killed herself. What? Jack Henry's a thief and he killed her. Officer Miller's a dirty cop and he did it. William killed her because he could. Jacob. There's that many suspects. Let's go with that one. I do suspect something with Miller, but we have little evidence of anything. Since he was also at the apartment, any forensic evidence will be debatable. I do have an idea that is in motion.
What idea is that?
Later tonight, Miller is going to find out that William has a security system in his apartment. In the chaos, William forgot all about it and is going to turn it over to us in the morning.
We should just lie to see if Miller tries to break into the apartment again. We should be there. I want to see what happens.
We will. William gave us permission, so we will head over there after we eat. We have time. Did you bring a gun?
I always bring my gun to dinner. What?
In my car. With this outfit, I'm not even
What?
Why would you say that? Is there a reason why you would say that? Is there a reason you... Well, no, you're wearing a dress, right? But do you have to even write that at the end of it? You can read that for yourself. I'm not doing that line.
Good, we might need it.
Sorry. Rob Games. Try again. Sorry, I'm laughing too much. Good, we might need it. Now let us enjoy this meal. I'm glad we are back on a case.
Me too. It was too long of a break. Are you...
What? I don't like him. It's a creep.
Are you married?
Sorry, you surprised me with that question. Short answer is no, not anymore. Why?
Just wondering if there was a Mrs. Kyler, but I can tell it was a sore subject.
I don't talk about it. Not sure that it is good. Law enforcement is a hard profession to make a marriage work. It has one of the highest divorce rates. You ever been close to marrying?
Sorry, no. I'll get married when I'm ready for kids, and right now, I'm not ready for kids. Pretty typical pattern for college-educated people.
No more marrying while you're still a kid. Speaking of kids, I was surprised how well you did with Jacob. I was worried you would smash his head in.
What?
Why?
I know it's supposed to try to understand our suspects, empathize with them and see their perspective. I could not do it with Jacob. What world is he living in?
Twilight Zone. We all live in our own worlds, perspectives created by our upbringing and experiences. With the expectation of mental illnesses, these worlds are grounded in some sort of logic and traditions.
Thank you, Mr. Spock, for the pep talk. The guy believes in abstinence pledges. I just saw some stats that oh, for fuck's sake. See these stupid long conversations that are completely pointless? The teen pregnancy has really dropped, except in background states that only do abstinence programs to do. These guys don't believe in statistics either. Oh, God.
They believe in common sense and believe statistics are used to trick people like them. Do you want to hear about it?
Maybe I should have just said I had no panties on and we could have had sex and shit like that. Oh, fuck it.
Do I have to?
No, let's talk about something else.
You want to know why abstinences or purity pledges don't work? Isn't it obvious why they don't work? Maybe to you, abstinence is not a bad idea and sure, oh fuck, it's gonna come at this anyway. Be part of our sexual education. However, not a great plan without also teaching knowledge about birth control, lust, and desire are incredibly powerful and often underestimated. Underestimated, I think I said. Right. I'm feeling lust and desire. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's just do this for a laugh.
I am feeling lust and desire.
Oh shit, this could go really bad. Is it gonna go where I think it's gonna go? Let's just do this and see what happens. Let me give you an example. Person A says that they would never have sex without a condom. They are certain about this, however, person A is calm and completely removed from the heat of the moment when they make this claim. Person A then finds himself with no condom in the heat tub, drinking margaritas with a girl that is getting better looking by the moment. As his desires go up, his condom rules go out the window.
Like having intimate dinner with a colleague?
The hot tub, the hot tube, the hot tube, that's a spelling mistake! That's the hot tube, sounds good right now. Oh, it's a typo. The game's not bad enough as a typo. Hot tube. There we go.
I'd like talking about sex with you.
I can't play this is bad. Never mind, I'll try and keep it up.
You're always like a naughty professor. Tell me some more naughty things.
I was trying for naughty professor. Anyway, they have some experiments and it's quite shocking how much our rules change when we become aroused. It starts to make sense that primitive society tried every possible way to control it.
But we now have birth control. Most of our fear tactics have been eliminated. I could jump into bed with you right now and neither of us would have to worry about getting stoned by an angry mob in the morning.
Maybe, but not the Bureau. But the Bureau is not the most aggressive agency of these sensitive subjects. Plus, I'm your boss, and that opens a whole set of problems. Enough attack here, you're right, sexual harassment.
You're thinking too much.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You're looking a little flush, are you okay?
I've pissed him off. You're not being all that subtle, are you? Although I can't say that I don't enjoy your flirting. I don't think it should continue. The Bureau is very conservative organization and I am your boss.
What?
No, you're not into it anymore.
I am pursuing you and I'm not expecting any work-related favors out of this. This is personal and I have been thinking about how sweet you were staying with me at the hospital.
Others might not say it that way. I will get out and I will follow you around. Every time you get promoted, people will gossip about it and say you're just sleeping your way to the top.
Those types of people who say anything. No matter how saintly I am, if the Bureau finds out, it would be terrible if I had to go and get a much higher paid job in the private sector.
Maybe I don't want to get a higher paid job somewhere else. I like the Bureau folks and all.
You can always say no. You don't know how to say no.
No, I mean yes, fuck. I'm not so sure about this boulder ranging candle. I probably need to get my resume updated. Are you ready to get going?
Sure, let's go. I'm really dressed for this. I'm really not dressed for it. Look at this state of me. Everyone seems quiet here. How much time do you think we have? At least... Is it Kayla? Or is it Kendall? I think it's got another typo. That should have been Kendall. Never mind. At least an hour since the elevator isn't the only way up here. We'll know if someone's coming up. Why? Alright, that way. Have a quick here there. Are you going to say no? No. No, you're not going to say no, or you just know? Here comes the moment of truth, you know. On TV cop shows, they always try to surprise the audience. Once you know that the killer is almost always the less likely suspect. Did you bring your gun? Sure, but I don't really need it if you're here. Okay, let's do it all myself. Oh! What? Wasn't expecting that one. Rubbish! This is completely unbelievable! My voice has got all fucked up. Shit. Ravish isn't the thief, he's supposed to be our backup. Oh, it's the other guy. Okay, at least that makes a little more sense. I was not expecting Jack, and apparently Ravish wasn't either. Don't do anything. That shotgun is a bit touchy. So you're the thief? Why did you kill Molly? I didn't kill Molly. I didn't steal anything either. I was just trying to mind my own fucking business. Breaking into a woman's apartment with an FBI agent at gunpoint hardly seems like you're just minding your own business. Oh boy. This case is, well, screwed up there. Here's the reason I'm up to my ass in this shit. Shut up and start trying them up. What? That's not tying, is it? Start tying them up. Once everyone is comfortable, we can have a little chat. That's Peter. We'll tie you up in a minute, sweetheart. It'll be a little nicer to tie you up in the bedroom. Pedophile. You don't need to do this. Hurting her or killing us is just gonna make your capture a higher priority. Really? I'm guessing you don't really have anything solid on me, otherwise you would not have tried this crazy capture. If you had backup, they would have already stormed the place. I have an alibi for tonight and nobody knows shit about Jack here. Since I do this for a living, I don't think we'll leave anything behind. From my perspective, it seems like my real only choice is to kill all three of you. Where does Jack fit into this? What do you care? Will it make you die more comfortably? Okay, as you may have guessed, I came back to Rob Williams' apartment. Or place. I've decided a new word. I'd taken Molly's keys when I was talking to them, and I knew they would be disposed of. Plus, Jack was ace in the hole. I knew Jack. I like to keep tabs on ex-cons that have 2 strikes on them, since the most minor offense could put them away forever. They are easy targets to exploit. When I came back, I just let him know that and told him to take a nice long break. You're worse than criminals. At least they are honest about who they are. Not that big on honesty. Anyway, that bitch Molly comes
Home Ellie freaks out. Granted, I overreacted a bit when I kicked her ass out the window. At that point, I decided to drag Jacob into this mess and told Jack to keep his mouth shut.
Molly was a bitch for coming home early.
I have negative feelings about women. It makes me feel better to call them derogatory names.
That is obvious. Why did you screw up the keys?
Here's my theory. I put the keys back where I found them. Molly came home and sees her key laying there. She puts down Williams and picks up hers. I came down the stairs and kick her out the window. I now need the keys again to plant them on her brother, so I picked the keys back up. I never noticed that she switched them. It was a minor thing, and a juror would have got over it. You could still turn yourself in. No frickin' way. I get life in prison no matter how this goes down. Sad but true. Do you want me to kill you first, before I let Jack have his way with your little FBI friend? Or do you want to sit here and listen to it? However, we are not animals. Maybe it would be better to do this quickly and get it over with. What? Okay, here we are again. Take 2. See, I don't know if it was too slow or too fast or what. Too slow. Ooh! There go Kendall. Far too fast. Oh! No. I thought you'd fire quick. It says, you get a gun and fire it. Well, that's it. One was too quick, one's too slow. Okay, we're trying this again. It's a little slower. There we go. Fuck! Stop it. I should help him. Good job. I knew you would do something. Hey, what are you doing now? Do you want some help?
Wait, okay, that should stop the bleeding. It's a little too late to offer help now.
I knew you wouldn't need help since you do not like the paperwork. Ravish and I will gladly help out there. It would be nice if you cut us loose.
It was right by Miller. He broke into Williams' place and Molly caught him off guard. Jacob was a perfect patsy.
Why do you think that... Well, start again. What did you think was the crucial piece of evidence? The piece that would have allowed us to arrest Miller? Security, I think. If this was a crime TV show, the nightstick match would be 100% proof, along with some serial number that only belonged to Miller. In the real world, it would offer almost nothing to help the case.
All the evidence, and none of it really helps. Make the case, not even fingerprints aren't infallible.
One of the things that really bothers me with solving cases is how hard it is to prove anything. All the evidence in this case helped us see Miller as a suspect. He did us a big favor by falling for our bluff.
I read about your big mafia bust in Chicago.
Yeah, I got bust.
You guys have hundreds of thousands of documents and photos and barely got a conviction.
That is crazy thing. I could have shown this picture to anyone on the street and they would know he was in the mob. Yet it takes 7 years to build a solid case enough to go to court. Meanwhile, DNA evidence tells us many people were executed in Illinois that were not guilty. This is true in other states too. It's really easy to convict some people that are almost impossible for another.
I guess money is probably the biggest factor there. If you're poor and can't afford a good attorney, you are pretty much screwed. If you have enough money, then we are screwed.
This is a problem I would love to solve, how to make it fair and not so sided towards the wealth and education level of the individual. Probably not going to solve this over coffee.
Despite almost getting killed again, I did like some of what happened last night. Some of it was really nice.
Oh shit. Really nice? Career ending and foolish, but I would say some of it was fantastic.
I think it will be fantastic with a little practice. We should have a good opportunity while we're investigating this psychic case.
I have some bad news in that case. Too much paperwork to finish before we go. We need to wait until next time.
Next time? I'm beginning to think this psychic case is all made up. Is this just a big tease?
Oh no, I promise, next time. I'll be the first thing we do.
What?
The case is just still unsolved, and it might be good for you to see how much time hurts the investigation process.
Just so I can tell, is this case is real or not? Tell me a little more about it.
It is really going to be a good case. As I said before, a psychic, and I'm told the police at the location of a dead girl. She was found in an abandoned train car. The police originally ignored her, so she went to the media. At this point, some teens found the body and completely messed up the crime scene. This is all turned up in a shitstorm with the police looking bad.
This is sounding good. There's lots of drama.
It does. The psychic is really running with the publicity, but then it all turns on her because she knew so much about the crime. She becomes the lead suspect and ultimately gets arrested.
Wow, was this the police being vindictive?
Probably. However, she knew too much about the crime. She stood her claims of being psychic, but our attorneys told her it would never hold up in court, and she may need to demonstrate her abilities to a jury.
Good luck proving that. Maybe she will get a TV show out of this.
Lucky for her, the prosecutors dropped the case. On the unlucky side, public opinion turned sour, and she was viewed as either an opportunistic fraud or a possible murderer. Either way, it wasn't good for business. Since then, she branded herself as a fortune teller and works out of the back of a truck. You'll find her located down a creepier lane outside of our town. That's one creepy ass lane.
Jeepers! You give me the creeps.
I want to go out and get your fortune read. It'll be a good way to get the case started.
Sounds good. Just hurry up and get the paperwork done so we can get started on this case.
And that's that. That's the latest episode of Bureau Shatter Slipper. Now, that's part 2 technically of the story. I think the indie games company makes them and brings them out every year. So the other one, the original one called Bureau Agent Kendall, I actually looked into doing, so I'll bring you that. That was originally the original one, part 1. So technically we're going to go and do that one next. So we're not doing it in the exact order, but because this one did so well when I did the Let's Play in this, I've decided to do Agent Kendall, so you'll see that one next week. Okay, but as ever, like, subscribe and comment, and I hope you enjoyed.